In Punjab, the drive for global mobility is deeply embedded in the culture. For decades, thousands of young people have looked toward countries like the UK and Canada to build careers and support their families back home. But that drive has created a highly lucrative market for exploitation. Fake travel agents lure vulnerable youth with promises of permanent residency or arrange fraudulent contract marriages. Often, the victims hand over their life savings, only to find themselves stranded with forged documents. The damage extends beyond the traveler. While victims are stuck abroad, their properties and land back in Punjab are frequently targeted by illegal squatters and land grabbers. This visualization tracks the sheer volume of the crisis. Between January 2022 and May 2026, NRIs filed nearly 27,000 official complaints with the Punjab government regarding these issues. We are looking at a highly coordinated, industrialized system of fraud. Dismantling a machine that spans multiple continents and local municipalities requires governments to fight a complex two-front war. The first front is an internal response from the Punjab state government, specifically led by NRI Affairs Minister Dr. Ravjot Singh. To bypass standard bureaucracy, the state introduced NRI Milni. These are special grievance tribunals where officials hear cases directly from victims and mandate immediate on-the-spot action by authorities. Instead of forcing victims to travel to a single central office, the government hosts these Milni across different regional districts, like Mohali and Bathinda. This decentralizes the process, making it harder for local scammers to hide from their victims. This chart shows the results. Out of the initial complaints, officials resolved 25,870 cases, a 96% resolution rate, resulting in over 1,000 police reports and nearly 1,500 arrests. Isolating this segment reveals the vast majority involve land grabs, illegal property occupations, and forged documents. Investigating these massive, multinational networks takes a lot of time and resources. If you value deep-dive explainers like this, please consider supporting the channel on Patreon or hitting the subscribe button below. State authorities are closing the majority of these domestic cases, often through mediated settlements or the standard legal process. But the state police lose their leverage the moment a scam crosses an international border. A state government cannot prosecute international work permit fraud or annul cross-border contract marriages on its own. Tackling those specific crimes requires direct diplomatic intervention from the United Kingdom. British Deputy High Commissioner Alba Smeriglio has been touring regions like Amritsar and Chandigarh, engaging directly with state officials to address the immigration racket. The first major diplomatic countermeasure is redirecting citizens away from independent, unverified brokers. Officials are pushing applicants to deal exclusively with the official UK Embassy office in Chandigarh to process their paperwork. The second countermeasure is certification. The public must verify an IATA code before hiring an agent. This acts as a regulatory shield. Airlines face fines for boarding improperly documented passengers, so they act as a filter, blocking the transaction before any money changes hands. Combining the police reports and arrests from the state side with the strict international verification tools from British diplomats makes it much harder for travel networks to hide in the legal gaps between borders. This graphic maps out exactly how these responsibilities intertwine. State governments handle the physical ground war of land disputes, while the federal government and UK diplomats secure the international visa process. These combined efforts are designed to protect the integrity of the Indian traveler and their legal right to global mobility. By closing domestic loopholes and tightening international verification, these structural changes make it much harder for agents to operate in the gray areas between different legal systems. By combining rapid response Milni with these international verification tools, Punjab and the UK have built a framework that addresses fraud from both sides. It is an attempt to verify that the dream of traveling abroad no longer has to mean losing everything at home.